ProPublica journalists walked off the job this week carrying signs that read, "Thoughts, not bots." The irony of a news organization famous for exposing powerful institutions doing things they shouldn't, now fighting its own management over whether an algorithm should replace the people doing the exposing, is the kind of thing ProPublica would normally investigate and publish a 14-part series about. The strike is the first time a major American newsroom has walked out specifically over AI protections. 2 years of stalled contract negotiations, a strike authorization vote that passed with 92% support, a number that suggests stalled negotiations is doing considerable diplomatic work as a description of what actually happened in those bargaining sessions. The picket line went up Wednesday. Management had apparently not moved meaningfully since the authorization vote. The specific demands are straightforward, and the fact that they remain unmet after 2 years is its own kind of story. Journalists want just cause protections for terminations. The basic requirement that you need a reason to fire someone beyond the AI can now do this. They want contract language explicitly prohibiting layoffs driven by AI replacement. They want, in other words, the guarantee that the organization will not use artificial intelligence as a financial instrument to eliminate the humans doing the work. ProPublica's management has not agreed to those terms. After 2 years, ProPublica is not a clickbait farm optimizing for engagement metrics. It is the organization that broke the Supreme Court ethics stories, the dark money investigations, the series on maternal morality that changed hospital policy in multiple states, the reporting on the Texas abortion law that put a name and a face on what the legislation actually meant for people in real situations. This is the newsroom whose journalism caused things to happen. Legislation changed, officials resigned, institutions reformed, because the work was done by humans who spent months or years on single investigations that no current AI system can replicate. Whether AI can replace investigative journalism is genuinely contested. Whether management at a journalism nonprofit believes it can replace enough of the surrounding work to justify the cost savings is apparently not contested, or at least not contested enough to produce contract language saying it won't happen. 92% of ProPublica's journalists voted to authorize this strike. That number means the person who voted no is having a very specific experience on the picket line right now. Thoughts, not bots, is a good sign. It is also a sentence that will age in one of two directions, either as the rallying cry of a workforce that successfully protected investigative journalism from being automated into irrelevance, or as the epitaph of a moment when the humans who held power accountable discovered that their own employer had done the math and reached an uncomfortable conclusion. The most consequential corruption stories of the last decade were broken by ProPublica journalists. The most consequential story about ProPublica right now is being written on a picket line by humans with signs in the rain. Thoughts, not bots, at least for now.